Welcome to the Sekonic LD Free App Quick Tour. In this video, we'll take a tour of the Sekonic LD Free App along with the C-4000 and how your smartphone device via Bluetooth interface and the C-4000 offer wireless light measurement for ultimate flexibility in lighting and workflow. Let's start with connecting your smart device. After downloading the Sekonic LD app from the App Store or the Google Play Store on your smart device, make sure your Bluetooth is turned on. Open the Sekonic LD app on your device. Then press the power button on the C-4000 and select the Bluetooth icon Measure App. The app and the C-4000 will connect via Bluetooth. Select the C-4000 meter that matches your serial number on the app. Once the app and the C-4000 establish a connection, you'll see the home screen on the app. Here you can measure, import data, or save data. Let's take a look at the status bar in the top part of the screen. The first icon to the left indicates the battery power status of the C-4000 meter itself. The next icon is the number of memory values we have stored on the C-4000 meter. The third icon is the measuring method, single or continuous. And the last icon is the Bluetooth connection status to the C-4000. In the upper right-hand corner, there are three horizontal lines. Tap the three lines takes you to the settings screen. In the settings screen, there is a list of preferences and information. The first item is device name, shown here as the serial number of the C-4000 connected. The next item is the measuring method, single or continuous. Simply swipe to make your selection. The next item is illuminance units. Here you can select lux or foot candles. The next item is app plan. Here you can select to upgrade to the paid app version for more features. We'll cover these features in our next Quick Start video called Quick Start Sekonic LD Paid Tour. The next item is how to use, which takes you to our online web manual. Finally, the last item is the library info, where you can review your information stored. Tap the X in the upper right-hand corner and return to the home screen. Once we're back at the home screen, let's tap the measure button, and the Sekonic LD app will instruct the C-4000 to take a measurement from its location. While it's measuring, the measure and the save button are deactivated. Once the measurement is completed, the buttons are activated again. If you are selecting continuous measurement, you can tap the start button to start the measurement. It keeps measuring until you tap the stop button. All the measurement values from the C-4000 will automatically be displayed on your smart device. In this example, we can see the following information: lux value, TCP value, delta UV value, RA value for CRI, RF and RG values for TM30, and X and Y for CIE 1931 chromaticity coordinates. If there's an image in a blue box with a white arrow, that indicates that you can open a detailed window of that measured value, such as TCP value, RA value, RF and RG values, and the X and Y CIE 1931 chromaticity coordinates, all displayed in color graphics. When we see the magnifier in the graphic display, it indicates that we can change the view from the vertical view to a horizontal view, offering more detailed evaluation of the data. We now have the option to take another reading or store the value. Let's tap the back arrow and return to the home screen. Back at the home screen, the next button is the import data. This button allows us to capture all the stored data on the C-4000 meter itself and incorporate it into the Sekonic LD Free App. If there is data stored in the C-4000, it will be captured and displayed on the Import Memorized Data screen. We can select all or just the data we need. From here, we can select OK to proceed or Cancel to return to the home screen. Let's select Cancel. Back at the home screen, our next button is the Save Data. All measurements that we take and store during the use of the Sekonic LD Free App are retained here. You can view the data or delete it, link other stored data to the data you select, or save it under a different title. You can even perform additional measurements if you wish. At any time, we can go back to using the C-4000 as a standalone meter or back to the Sekonic LD FREE app depending on our applications and workflow. Thank you for spending time learning about the Sekonic LD FREE app. We look forward to seeing you in our next Quick Start video.